Very sad times we live in right now with Russia invading Ukraine. Very sad, and our prayers go out to everyone in Ukraine and their families and all the boots on the ground, everyone helping them. I wanted to make this video and give you an update on how this affects the mortgage rates and the housing market. I'm going to talk about in three sections later in this video. I'll break down why is Ukraine important to us here in the US. We'll talk about the housing market, and we'll talk about the mortgage interest rates. And make sure you watch till the end. I'll be talking about the one thing you have to do if you're still in the market right now to buy a house, the one thing you should focus on. So watch all the way till the end. As a local professional, it's my job to keep you updated on what's going on, even in hard times like this. Today is February 25th, and wanted to give you an update today on what's going on with the housing market, the mortgage interest rates, and what you should do going forward. So when it comes to Ukraine, Ukraine is a big deal. And what's happening right now, Russia invading Ukraine, Ukraine is one of the top 10 exporters in many fields. And I have a screen over here I wanted to share with you. This is a screen we have thanks to Barry Habib and the team at MBS Highway. But this screen over here shows you the Ukrainian resources. Number one is actually sunflower oil. And then, I mean, look at this. Just take a look at the list over here. We have corn, potatoes, rye, coal, wheat, chicken eggs, and then ending in number 16 for cheese. So Ukrainian resources are a big deal, and this will have an impact on us going forward. We even see the oil prices going up right now. The barrel for an oil just hit over $100. So it will affect it. So we have to stay calm, and because there's only so much we can control, right? So make sure you watch this closely, but stay calm. And the reason why I say that is the housing market is still really strong. If we look at all the numbers that just came out this week, 50% of all the houses are still selling above list price. And I made a video over here too that you can check out later. It's called Bidding Above Listing Price. It'll tell you and help you understand. And if you decide to go above listing price, how long will it take for you to break even? So again, if you can buy a house, get the offer accepted, which is very difficult now, I would still recommend to buy sooner than later. Get your rate locked in, get your payments secured. The median rental right now in the US is $1,800 per month. That means that in some cases, the mortgage payment might be cheaper than your actual rental payment. Some of the other numbers that came out are show that the median home price came in at $423,300, which is an increase of 12% from the previous report, and the median home price is up 13.4% year over year. So if you're in a situation and you can get the offer accepted, I would lock in as soon as possible. When it comes to the mortgage rates, the market is still pretty steady. In times like these, the market tends to shift towards safer assets like bonds and so on. So we don't really see a big change on the interest rates. You know, if you have great credit and put a big down payment and you want to buy down the interest rate, you can still get it in the high threes. But if you have lower credit scores, minimum down, you're going to have the rate in the low fours. And that's basically what the market is doing. And that's kind of where we were pre-COVID, even before 2020, rates were in the low fours and everybody thought that in 2020, we'll see the rates in the fives. So that's kind of where we're heading later this year. Right now, we're waiting for, the most recent updated notes, comments from Fed, their meeting next week. They were expecting about 3 hikes in the price this year. So we'll see how that changes next week. But as of right now, it's still steady. So I would highly recommend stay calm. Make sure you work with a local professional. Make sure you work with somebody who's watching this very, very closely and can give you the best advice going forward. But if you're in the market to buy a house, very sad information on what's going on in Ukraine. But the prices will go up. They have to. It's going to catch up to us, and it's only a matter of time. So if you can buy sooner than later, I think that would be good advice.